1969 MGC here. 69 in the year, factory chrome bumper, manual MGC, so it's the 3.9, 3 litre straight 6 engine. A very pretty car, sensibly priced this one as well. It has had a power steering fitted as well, which gives it a good, a sort of bit of a boost on the daily driver sort of side of things, or making things just a little bit easier to drive with the power steering. So here we go, from the bonnet around up the bonnet, lovely and straight, no dings, no dents, no nastiness across there. Lovely in the cream. Left hand side seam has had a little bit of a touch in, which you can see there. The rest of the scuttle is all lovely and tidy. Back down the bonnet, one touch in stone chip there, but apart from that, we're lovely and straight across the front end. Good inside. The headlight balls, headlights are all nice around the indicator and side light, no corrosion. Bumper's nice with minimal pitting. Again, right hand side all lovely and tidy, no corrosion around there. Lower valance seems to be in nice order as well. A very pretty looking car, this one. As we come round and down the right hand side front wing, it's got the right steels on with the chrome hubs, just sitting really nicely. Around the arch, no corrosion coming through. With it being cream, you would see that. A few little bits of paint here and there. I'm just going to want to have a little look at, but it's very sensibly priced, this one. Again, has had a touch in on that right hand side seam. Down the wing and onto the door on the lower half of the wing. A few bubbles there, a few bits of stone chip paint flake on the sill there. One or two little bubbles at the front of the door. A few around the handle and a few chips out the back edge of the door, which you can clearly see there. But if you're going to paint the front half, you might as well paint the back half of the door anyway. A few little blebs, micro blistering on the sill section, but it's all nice and white. It hasn't been stone guarded. It's not black stone guard half at the door or anything nasty like that. Rear quarter on the right hand side. Rest of the arch seems to be nice and tidy. One or two little stone chip blebs on the bottom half there. A little bit of paint left on the body line. One or two scratches in the paint. There's some minor micro blistering across the rear sort of shroud as it was. The seam itself seems to be in nice order. A little bit of bubbling towards the back right underneath the paint there. Rear lights are good. Rear bumper all nice and straight with some little bit of pitting there. Around the reverse lights are all good. Around the fuel filter cap's good. Around the lock and the badge is all nice and tidy. Rest of the boot lid's lovely and straight all the way across there. Down the left hand side seam, a little bleb there, a little bit of paint left up the seam as you go further up there, you can see that. Apart from that, nice and tidy. It's very, very presentable and usable as is this one. Little bleb there on the left hand side arch, and a few more bits down there underneath the paint there. Some micro blistering, some bubbling on the left hand side of the sill right at the rear quarter. But again, it's not black stone on it, it's not hiding anything. You can see what you can see. It's all good there. Little few stone chips down the bottom. Rest of the door seems to be okay with a little few bits towards the front of the door. Little one in the middle, but the rest of it's all nice and straight and tidy. Around that left hand side front wing again, another little bubble there. A few scratches in the paint here and there, but a well worthy of a paint job, that one. See how nice and level it sits. Engine's lovely on it as well. Nice steels all the way around. The roof's in good order. No expenditure needed there. Nice and clear, crystal clear windows. A nice tight roof. That's the best part of £1,000 these days. So that's all lovely and tidy across the roof. No issues with that at all. Onto the interior now. It's the correct interior on these earlier cars. Door cards nice and tidy. Do a little bit of clean. Steering wheel's good. Nice to see the original wheels still on there. Seats are lovely and straight. Nice and soft as well. All lovely and tidy across the dashboard there. Onto the boot. Again, we've got some spare parts. The correct spare wheel as well with the Dunlop. Driving lamps there, but it looks to be nice and tidy in the boot as well. Onto that left hand side door card. Again, door card's all good. Carpet set's all right. Or it's a bit of a gentle tied up and clean in there, but apart from that, lovely and tidy and straight across there. I'm going to pop the bonnet while we're in here. Have a look at that lovely 3 litre straight 6. Again, all nice and original in there. That's the power steering, so it's hydraulic power steering, which just again makes complete sense. It's belt driven. Lovely optional extra there. Well, not optional, but a lovely extra to the car, just to make life a bit easier. Go on, James. Oh, yes. Well, this is an MGC. The value on these are a lot more than a normal MG. Engine sounds lovely. Got the oil pressure gauge here, James. Oil pressure gauge?
Yeah.
Oil pressure good.
Still rising. It's just a 40. It's still going up there.
Nice, that's what we want. Sounds lovely. Power steering's good as well, isn't it? Lovely power steering on that one as well. And there you have it. It's a 1969 MGC. Very sensibly priced, this car. I'd be roof down driving it like that, but well worthy of a bit of paint as well, with it being such a nice start off with. 1969 in the year, 3 litre straight 6 MGC manual with the hydraulic power steering.